those last two plays.
And that's good for another Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Geno on 1st down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and
able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing again is Smith. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down. They'll try to run with Carson. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Short of the goal line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Well,
he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
On 3rd down, it's Carson. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. The offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Intended for CD.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. This to Jarwin. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be... The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Fielded in the end zone. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Geno Smith getting ready to go again here on offense. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the 1st half.
Well, normally we say, want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the 3rd quarter. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, here's Smith. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Greg Olsen was a big-time pickup for the Seattle Seahawks in the offseason. Spent the last 9 seasons with Carolina as an all-pro, Pro Bowl tight end, and did the same thing before that with the Chicago Bears. Now he moves to the Northwest and gives Russell Wilson a big-time target in the middle of the field.
Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. On 2nd down, it's Carson. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line. before he's out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Chris Carson has proven to be a workhorse for the Seattle Seahawks, and they continue to expand his game. We know that he can run inside and be a bruising type of a player, but he has surprising speed to the perimeter, and they've expanded his game now by throwing it to him out of the backfield. In 2019, in the top 10 in the league in touches and yards from scrimmage.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 19. It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll run on first down. Carson. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
back to the ground. This time it's high. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
And that's good for a Seahawks. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall
end zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Philip Dorsett. His first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys have now moved out in front. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is now 14-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is Tony Pollard. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Tony Pollard on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss. But no gain, his guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a gold watch too, huh?
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Now, after that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Prescott. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Complete to Will Dissly. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. It's caught, Lockett. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
It's always interesting when you get ready for a Seattle Seahawks game, because when you think of their receivers, you think of these guys going to be 6'3", 6'4", 225 pounds out on the perimeter. But Tyler Lockett, he shatters all of those thoughts. Much more like a water bug, but maybe their most trusted target downfield. Led Seattle with 1,057 yards last season, operates in the slot and outside, and is tough as any receiver.
And oh, he coughed it up, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. This is Carson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and...
On 2nd and 9. Smith. They go screen pass to Hyde. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Carson. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They run again with Carson. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Again, the ball carrier.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd.
Out of the gun, Smith. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
The extra point now coming from Myers. It's good, and it's 21-10. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown.
Michael Dixon to kick
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And that's Elliott, complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Complete to Ezekiel.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard
Throwing,
line.
Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb.
Prescott.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
an 8-yard
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Prescott gets this to the tight end, Jarwin. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And that's good for a Seahawks.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
8-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now this throw caught left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
For a Seahawks.
Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson, and a good burst there, gets him 7 up to midfield.
Chris Carson
working with a 2nd and 3. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
at their own 12-yard line.
So Dak and the Cowboys down 21-10, 1:47 on the clock. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Now Myers for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And 10 yards to go.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Prescott yet again. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
The keeper. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Cowboys' 22-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
18-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
So the victory here for Seattle, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together.